Morning Rush right here on 93.1 Jamz. Yes, honey. Give it up to Rip. I kid you not, Rip. Both Tracy and I always are dancing to that song.
Oh,
we go
man.
crazy. We go crazy.
So, man.
It's really great to have you back, by the way. You had a huge weekend. Tell us, my man, what was the Grammys like?
All right. First of all, let me clarify. That song is about 10 years old now. I recorded that in 2009. It was released in 2010 off my first album. So, little throwback there. But this weekend, the Grammys was an amazing experience. I don't even know how to put it into words, really. Like, it was just awesome, man. Like, it was...
Well,
I'm speechless.
Yeah,
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for a little bit of a background, you know, Rip was invited to the Grammys again. This is his second year. You have two tremendous songs that you were considered for a Grammy nomination. And of course, Drown is one of our favorites right now.
Yeah.
So you went out with a friend and you got to experience what the Grammy life is all about.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, Drown was considered for a song, and then my music video, Satisfied, was considered for best music video. So I brought my boy Nick, who helped assist and direct that music video. And it was just an awesome experience. It was... How
many celebrities did you see?
Yeah, who did you see?
I mean, the biggest one that I actually hung out with was, or not hung out with, but I mean, like, we got to sit and talk to for a little bit was Tom Green, actually. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah. I remember Tom Green.
Hilarious.
Yeah, we ran into Tom Green at the Grammys at Staples Center, and we're like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, you going to the after party? He's like, yeah, we might pop in. He's there with his girlfriend, and and he shows up at the after party, and we see him again. He's like, hey, what's going on, guys? And he comes over to me, and
nice.
because he remembered me from my pink hair. You know what I mean? Like, it was hard to miss me. You know what I'm saying? I mean. But it was just crazy. It was like surreal. I mean, I'm gonna record me and Nick. We're gonna actually record a recap of our whole Grammy experience,
cool.
so people could go to my website and hear the whole like in depth. You know what I'm saying? But that was one of the funny stories and stuff. It was cool. But I mean, like Robin Thicke walked right by us. Tony Bennett walked right by us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
girl,
Wow.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was a cool experience.
Wow, my man.
So cool.
Super sweet. I mean, I was following you on Snap. It was really fun to see like the places that you were at, seeing the people at the Grammys. You looked phenomenal, by the way. So I got to show you love.
Your suit. Yeah.
That jacket was fly. I like that. I got a lot of compliments on the jacket, the tie, and the hair. So.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
So really, really fun. As far as outside of the Grammys, did you go to any like awesome restaurants or did you walk around?
Man,
or is it just strictly that?
So we were walking around Saturday because we had to go pick up the tickets downtown, and we had to go to the actual convention center, and like everything was a ghost town downtown LA. Like we were trying to get food at 11 a.m. noon, like nothing was open.
Oh wow.
Oh.
And then Sunday was kind of one of the days. It was like an all day Grammy thing, so we didn't get nothing to eat Sunday. So but Saturday night we did go to the night before we went to the top of the Intercontinental Hotel, I think.
Oh.
And they had this sushi bar like overlooking the window. There's like little sushi coming by and conveyor belts and everything.
Yeah. Oh,
so that was a fun experience.
I like that. That's like
that was cool right there.
Places like that in LA or San Francisco.
Yeah, I was living that bougie life. I'm like, who am I?
Yes.
I'm like, this is not where I came from. But that was cool. That was a fun experience, though.
You, of course, have affected many people's lives in a very positive way. I want to let you know, I was stalking your stuff last night, and I was just taken by the little kid who wanted to be you for Halloween.
Oh, man.
Little Rip.
Yeah.
I mean, the cutest thing ever. So I think that's really special.
That was an amazing experience. I'm telling you, like, it's little things like that mean way more to me and are way more rewarding than any Grammy or any sort of accolade or any sort of acknowledgement. Like could never. That's like rewarding. Like I don't even think my own son would want to be me for Halloween if I had a kid one day. You know what I'm saying? Like so to have someone else's kid like wanted like literally hear the story of how he wanted to be me for Halloween. I was just
sweet.
Taken back and blown away, and it was just. That was amazing. The funny thing is I got another message on Facebook yesterday, and this girl's 12-year-old kid wants to perform. He wants me to perform with him on his talent show, one of his talent shows. His favorite song of mine is Satisfied.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. So I don't want to like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my gosh, we have to go.
Oh my, I would love that.
We can get him on
I'm
air.
just saying, it's crazy things like that happen behind the scenes that people don't ever really see. That's like rewarding, you know what I mean? So I'm just blessed, these little kids look up to me and stuff. I remember when I was a kid, I had an idol, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, it was.
Wait, who?
How old? What?
Man, I was like 9 or 10. But I mean, but to have these kids look up to me the way I looked up to, people like that, like it's just surreal, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just, I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, and now you're speaking to youth, which is really awesome at your church. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm a youth leader at my church, Door Creek. Tyler, the youth pastor, asked me this last year to be one of the youth leaders, and I felt like it was a calling in my life, and I've been blessed to do that. I love the students there, man. Like, they've been a huge blessing to me too, and it's just awesome to be able to use my whole life experiences growing up and everything, that I learned to, pass it on to the youth and teach them, about God and all this, just be a leader to them. It's just very rewarding.
That's awesome.
Well, we are very, very honored, by the way, because we have something very important happening next Wednesday here on February 20th from 6A to 7P. Rip and myself, Tracy, and so many others that feel the need, and we want to express the importance of addiction in our area and to open up the conversation when it comes to mental health. So it is our very first radiothon to fight addiction and promote mental health, to help those seek therapy with our friends at Tolarian. And Rip, you have graciously donated your time to perform at 5:30 p.m. in our sound lounge.
Yeah.
So kind of tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, you guys asked me to do this, to be part of this event that you were throwing. And when you told me that was on addiction and mental health, I was like, right away, I didn't really think about it. Like, I was in, as I said before, people that listen to my music, my album, they know that me personally and my family and everything, we have history, and, we have, people that struggle with addictions, mental health, and all that other stuff. So it's just it's something that's really big to me. And the funny thing is, I was actually coming home from the Grammys on a plane, and I decided to watch the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know if you've seen it. I was never a Queen fan growing up, but I am it really opened my eyes.
Right.
And I have a newfound respect for him. And he said a line in that movie when he was in the peak of his whole, alcohol and party phase and all that other stuff, and he said something about along the lines where being human is a condition that requires a little anesthesia. And I don't know why, but I was on a plane and that line just hit me, and I'm like, this is the realest thing I ever heard. And I'm just like, everybody I feel like in life is going through something that they feel like they need to take the edge off a little bit, by whether it be an addiction or something else, and I was like, man, that really hit home. Like, life is tough, man. Like, we all go through these things and deal with things where we just feel like we need to take the edge off sometimes. And I just, mental health and addiction, man, it's something that's dear to my heart. And I really hope we can use this show to bring light and an awareness to this epidemic that's just crazy, especially in this day and age with just social media and everything else. That just is so overwhelming. It's making everybody feel so insufficient. It's just, I don't know, it's crazy.
Well, it's definitely happening. And, when it comes to Rip's song, Drown, off of his Trinity album, it really hit home to me. And I think this is going to be a beautiful song for many of you to come and see, along with other songs that he has recorded and put out there. So once again, 5:30 next Wednesday here at our studios at 730 Rayovac Drive. We are welcoming you all to come and join us in the Sound Lounge to watch this live performance. And of course, donations, we would love those too. Of course, this all goes to help out Tolarian and those that are fighting against addiction. And of course, those that have mental health issues as well. It's something I deal with, anxiety, depression. And it is time to get rid of the stigma, and it's time to open up the conversation. And this is all happening at madtownjams.com. You can donate that way too. So, Rip, of course, we are looking forward to having you next week.
I'm looking forward
super
to it.
stoked.
It's dope. I like small, awesome, intimate performances like this where I could hang out and mingle with the fans. So I really look forward to it. I hope you guys can come out, check out the performance next Wednesday right here at this Jam studio. And
it'll be good.
I look forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Here you go. This is going out to Madtown. I've had people message me about them losing people to addiction, and I've shared this song with them. Here you go. This is Rip's song, Drown. Again, considered for a Grammy nomination. He just got back. You will hear him perform this live at Chris's Radiothon to fight addiction and promote mental health next Wednesday. Enjoy. We will see you then.
Yeah.